Welcome aboard. I'm Chuck Hull. I'll be your host tonight. Please sign in. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Oh, please, whenever you're ready.
Oh.
We don't have all day. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. You've got time for one or two more. Now follow the steps on your device to write 2 jokes. This is where the magic happens. Okay, you should be on your second joke by now. How about it, folks? A big round of applause for that hip-hop group, Nautical by Nature. Now, let's switch gears to some comedy. Let's welcome our first comedian to the stage. Psst, don't forget your catchphrase. Let us know which joke you liked the most. And some credit to you. Ahoy! It's our next comic. Nice job, you two. Judges, what do you think? Okay, up next. We got more hot comedy coming up right now. Let's see who's on top and who is scraping the bottom of the barrel. If you're at the top, that means you're the headliner right now. It's high time to write another round of jokes. We've hit the halfway point. Buckle in, folks, because we've got another round of whatever this is. Which comedian won that face-off? Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not. Who won this joke off? Place your vote now! And a tip of the hat to you! Make some noise for our next comic! Our next comic needs an introduction. Who is currently winning comedy? Let's see. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. Please, everyone, remain calm. And welcome our comics back to the stage! Which punchline is better? Vote for your favorite punchline. It's time to sink or swim, meaning the winner gets a life vest, and the rest of you, well, let's see those scores.
Building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel. Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until close at the dock. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, I'm being held against my will.
Welcome to my murder hotel. Let's not waste any time, shall we? First question. Who is Christian Bale's stepmother? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. A game of telephone. I'm giving each of you a telephone, but I only have 3 phone numbers. Dial one of these numbers on your rotary phone before anyone else, or you die. Yeah, this is how phones used to be. And don't get me started on life before answering machines. I'm just about to cut the phone line. Well, you're about to die, but at least you didn't have to talk to anyone on the phone. This elevator's a real death trap. For real, though. Let's try another one. Calm down. Find your center. What's keeping you balanced? Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. I don't like seeing that. Let's keep moving. What castle is the Disney logo based on? Who picked this? One of you is still alive. I want to show you something. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Write your answers now. Now, let's see if there are any matches. We've got Mind Meld. Let's try another one. In Romeo and Juliet, what is Juliet's last name? Who picked this? It's time. Pegs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot. The game about gravity is about to go down. I should rename them disappointment zones. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. Which breed of dog is typically the cutest little thing? I mean the smallest. Who picked this? Well, that sucks. Let's keep moving. Whose memoir is titled, "Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me?" Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. Follow me. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. Go! Most of the exciting stuff is happening on the controllers right now. So, you know. Almost out of rules time. I guess you were overruled. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... It's kind of arbitrary, but you had the most money. Anywho, the time has come. You've made it so far, but can you escape? Here's your first category. Root vegetables and tubers. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. Has more than 6 legs. I don't know if you can outrun those ghosts. Kanye West albums. German composers. Does it feel good to be so wrong? Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Vodka brands. Time is almost up. That ghost can smell your life force. You won't be forgotten, whoever you were. Actors in Sharknado 1 through 5. Moving on. Detective on a Law & Order show. A lot of lucky guesses. The tables have turned. Endocrine glands. Another life swap. Plays by Moliere. Always happen on a Sunday. Time is almost up. It's not over yet. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Star Trek captains.
Hello! Welcome to the Dictionarium. Leave your cares at the door, and if you don't mind, also your clogs. Hello, my wonderful collection of word prodigies. In the Dictionarium, you make up definitions for made-up words, so there are no right answers. Relax into the game. If you're just watching right now, join the audience. Enter the room code and play along. Time to begin. Right now, I am sending a word to your device. Write a definition for this word on your device. I found this word holding hands with my porcelain doll. Hot tip, if you can't think of a word, just make a juicy vowel sandwich. Let's check these puppies out. And now is the time for voting. Pick your favorite definition. Your very, very favorite definition. There was a tie, so I just picked my favorite. Round 2. The Dictionarium is starving for a synonym. Think of a new word that matches the definition on your device. Then write it down on your device. This round is speedy, so your hand and your brain must also be speedy. I want to see these words. Choose the word that best fits the definition. Yay! A tie means that I get to choose the winner. Now, I think our delicious new word and definition would pair well with a piping hot sentence. Think of a sentence that uses the new word and write it down on your device. Hot tip, a sentence is just a very, very, very short story. Let's check out the sentences. You wrote, now you vote. The votes are in, and the winning sentence is... I am truly in awe of your genius. Thank you. This word will change the world. But now, let's see who got the most points. You are welcome back anytime. Hubba. I just found a new word. It's big and it's wet. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly. No, you really mustn't tarry 'em. And anybody can compete. A Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or cherry'em with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or barium. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a Dictionarium.
Dictionarium, Dictionarium, with words you will not find in the librarium. Dictionarium, Dictionarium.
You must be the guinea pigs I ordered. Sign in with the room code and make sure to snap a selfie or draw yourself for our records.
Three, two, one.
Hi, welcome to Role Models. Lab goggles are necessary for safety. Otherwise, I'll get lost in your eyes. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. Which totally awkward situation are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see who's who. Let's see the votes. Get rid of the outliers. There's our winner. Hooray! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. That 99% guess paid off. The next drink is on you. Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. Woohoo! Can you spare a square? Wow, it's hard to know what to say. All right, we've got our lineup. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Okay, what's next? Which of these explanations would most likely be the reason you hypothetically crapped your pants? Let the truth-telling begin. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see what everyone picked.
Hooray! Woohoo!
Ooh, fun. 2 subjects are tied. We're gonna need another test to figure out who gets this role. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn sign language? All right, this is what we got. Vote on your devices now. Another tie? Seriously? You had some strong feelings on this, and I trust you implicitly. So we'll wait your vote a little more. Don't tell my boss. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Yippee!
You had at least one person pulling for you, and that's good enough for me. Here's our lineup. And by the way, you are scary good at this. Do you want a job? Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You're out of cash, but you're certain your poker hand can beat the villains. What do you wager? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The rest of you will decide who wins. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. We were all thinking the same thing on that one. All right, pick your final category. Who's most likely to have these pets? Okay, make those matches. Let's find out who you are.
Hooray!
And your 99% guess was 100% right. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. Who needs friends when you have 9 feet of snake? Here's where we landed. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those rolls.
You two.
Your rolls tell me you share a common personality trait. I can't stand not knowing who's better. What would you like a lifetime supply of? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. No clear winner there. Honestly, the paperwork will be a lot easier if we just go with you. That was the final piece of data. Allow me to present your final rolls, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...